wish you could help us out. Or we could just dust your ship. If that's how you want to play it, bring all weapons online.
Directly to their propulsion systems offline. Their grab drive is crippled. They're not escaping.
It must be real, having able to see so everything.
Your whole house is full. Grab drive spinning down. Systems green.
Ta-da! We've arrived!
Hello, Captain.
There's got to be something useful out here. get that to point us to the nearest restaurant. Haha.
Landing strut primed. Retros firing.
Captain, do you require my assistance? Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that although my database of human history is not fully complete, it is quite extensive. And given the unusual nature of the encounter, it is reasonable to surmise that one explanation is that this is the first time they have been discovered. An alternate explanation is that their motives have yet to be clearly established. Given the initial scan, they do seem to be quite capable of defense. Travel safely.
might as well take what we can.
can't stock up on junk. Perhaps we should investigate that control center on the far side of the bridge.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan
wonder if any discovery reports have come in while we were away.
Look at how far we've come. It's all becoming so overwhelming. The Starborn, the artifact visions, the music. Is it all worth it?
Mateo, are you having a crisis of faith? You?
What if the Starborn are right? What if our hunt for the artifacts is a fool's errand, doomed to failure and catastrophe?
You think we're doing the wrong thing? We just want answers. Isn't that why we all joined in the first place? The noble quest of discovery?
Exactly. When the universe presents us with a threat, we can't afford to run away. We need to stay in the fight.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to shame either of you. Blame the workings of a worried mind. I just hope that this journey doesn't turn us into something that we wouldn't recognize from where we are now.
Hate to interrupt, but I have a favor to ask. Lot of equipment on the Eye has reached the span's end. If we're going to find more artifacts further out. Got the nods and signs from Sarah and Walter for the materials, but well, hold the lines, March. Seems like you got business with the person with you already. Tip my ear when...
What's next, Imagine? Saving
And you didn't even scratch the
saving
paint.
the galaxy?
How can I be of service, Captain?
Stay alert. Weapons at the...
You're human. Oh, pardon my ignorance. We just didn't expect to find people out here. We didn't think anyone else left Earth before us.
Imagine being cut off from humankind for that long. How terribly frightening that would be.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
I don't know all the particulars, but I'll try to answer as best I can. It's a colony ship. It was built long ago by our ancestors to sustain our crew over hundreds of years in space through generations of travelers. It's sturdy, fast, and spacious. That last one is important because we had to take as many supplies as possible with us on the journey and still have ample space for our crew. Oh. Hopefully it won't inconvenience you too much, but we're in a bind. See, you're the only one to approach us, and we really need your help. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by... well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and... the others. Ah, your question confirms one of our recent theories. It would seem that some form of faster-than-light travel or space-bending technology was invented during our long journey. That would explain why we would find people this far out into space. I guess technology leapfrogged us at some point. Interesting. I can only imagine that our predecessors didn't believe the technology would ever work, and so they made the decision to leave when they did. Of course, we know that now. Human or not, we were still unable to communicate our intentions. As soon as we discovered them, we fully expected negotiations would be necessary. Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the Dr. DaCosta, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am, for security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist. Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have born, lived, and died on the ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting from here on out.
So, here we are. Let's talk.
Brackenridge. Sounds familiar. Something from history slates that I've read. I feel I should know who this person is, but somehow it's escaped my memory.
Just stay out of trouble.
I have to say, was technology this outdated? I'm amazed this vessel is able to navigate at all. It's almost like walking through a museum.
Hey! Just stop right there!
You shouldn't have taken that from them.
You're under arrest. We've got a life. This is a bullshit. Stop this nonsense now.
We didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it.
Pickpocketing is a crime.
Just because our equipment
Or have you forgotten?
to take down troublemakers.
No matter the outcome, I won't let my crew down. Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to We know there's a settlement on the planet below, meaning people were here before us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their... We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably... Excellent. Make no mistake, this is our planet, and we intend for them to see this our... So, speak with their leadership and see if you can negotiate a solution on our behalf. Report back to me and let me know what they say. And... thank you. And Godspeed.
Careful waving that fancy... gun around. You don't need to see what it can do. We got strict rules around here. There's
entire life in the constant. Not sure how constant.
These are exciting times, aren't they?
Never seen a ship like yours before.
If the other colonists knew how many times the constant almost came apart at the seams. Whew. Thankfully, I never let it.
Wow. Hi.
Sure is nice to know that.
Hydroponics, of course. This must be how the colony ship kept itself fed after all these years in space. Give the word and we'll get underway.
Let's put this bird on the ground.
As we were landing, I picked up a message from Aja. She said to meet us at the park overlooking the ocean. Before we go to the ceremony, I want you to look me in the eyes and tell me this is exactly what you want. I just melt when I hear you say things like that to me. I love you, and I'm forever thankful to have someone as amazing. Now come on. Aja's...
Good day, Captain.
Paradiso is absolutely beautiful. Can you possibly imagine a more tranquil place for a resort?
Hello.
It's so lovely to see you, Sarah.
It's wonderful to see you too, Aja. This is the one I told you about.
I've heard a lot about you. All of it good. You're quite a catch.
10 seconds in and already you're embarrassing everyone.
Before we go any further, I just want to make sure that you are right for Sarah. She's quite special,
Oh, God. Now you're embarrassing me.
That's called love, my dear. You better get used to it. Well, I've seen enough. I can read people the moment I lay eyes on them. And you're going to make Sarah quite happy.
Coming from you, Aja, that means a lot.
Of course, Sarah. You know I always look out for you. Now, are we ready to begin the ceremony? Very well. If everyone's ready, then I'll begin. It's been years since Sarah Morgan and I have spoken. And though it might appear that we've grown apart, I feel that we've become closer friends than ever before. When I received the message with Sarah's intent to marry, and that she wanted me to officiate the ceremony, I was overwhelmed with joy. Not because she had decided to rekindle our friendship, but because she was allowing me to share the happiest moment of her life. I can't imagine a great...
I wouldn't have had it any other way, Aja.
Before you present your vows, I'd ask both of you to remember that love is what brought you together today. This structure can be absolutely impenetrable if you both agree to love each other. Remember, there are no other bonds more meaningful than the one you are undertaking today. If you both are willing to abide by these words, then you can be assured.
That was beautiful, Aja.
Did you need a moment, Sarah?
No, I'm fine. But when we stood beside that waterfall in New Atlantis, I swear, with every fiber of my being, that the past will no longer be an obstacle in my life. This is my solemn pledge to you. From deep within my heart, from deep within...
And you? Did you have anything you wanted to say to Sarah?
Thank you. I'm going to hold you to that promise.
You had a gift, Sarah?
Yes. I'm giving this to you as a symbol of the clean break I've made from my past.
With these promises of affection and these vows you've exchanged, by the power vested in... Congratulations!
Aja, I don't know what to say. That was... Oh.
I'm glad everything worked out for you, Sarah. I'm only sorry that we waited so long to reach out and come. It was my pleasure. Well, you're both welcome to stay here for as... So, I guess this is goodbye for now.
I'll never forget this, Aja. Thank you.
It was a wonderful wedding. I was so happy to appreciate for you. I'm happy to host Abigail here at my home. Take care.
All right, Captain. Where are we headed next?
Justice on